Let's make a brownie cake covered in some chocolate whipped cream. Break open 3 eggs like how you're breaking your back over working for an employer who values the coffee machine more than they value you. 200 grams of sugar, a tablespoon and a half of vanilla and a teaspoon of salt go in. Whip it like how your ancestors were done in the 1800s. Add in 40 grams of cocoa powder as well as a sachet of instant coffee, whose color will cause the colonizer descendants running America to ban brownies because it promotes DEI. Melt down 100 grams of butter, then add it into the chocolate mixture. You'll follow that with 70 grams of flour so that the brownies have more stability than your income. Don't overmix the flour, otherwise the brownies will become as dense as you were in biology class. Pour it into a 6-inch baking tin, then bake it at 180 degrees for 30 minutes. This is some whipped cream powder which I'm rehydrating with some milk. Flavor it with some vanilla so that it's not as tasteless as your fashion choices. Measure out 100 grams of dark chocolate, then make it melt like how this Nairobi-san is doing to that fake makeup you bought from Du Bois. Once melted, mix it in with the whipped cream. Slice the cake layer in half just as how your toxic ex did to all of your tires. Spread on a generous amount of whipped cream, then add on the second layer of cake. Then do some more cream and finally the last layer of cake. A crumb coat ensures the crumbs aren't all over the place like Kenyan politicians touring the world with your hard-earned money. I did the final coating of cream but excluded the top, just as how all of your friends exclude you from the plans they make. After some few border details, this is how the cake turned out. But the birthday girl was with me when baking and she said she wanted the cake to have the one thing that Kilimani niggas lack: personality. So she went ahead to write her name and age. And this was the final look of the cake.